Jesus Christ. Am I live? I hope so. Okay, there we go. Wait, let me turn my mic. Okay, I'm a hunter. I hunt sheep. You Shamir, you're so inspirational, bro. Sky Shamir, man. So, my life's gonna be terrible. The environment's gonna be terrible. I'm drenching in heat right now. However, I need to work because I picked up this game jam and I haven't done much today. So tonight, I'm gonna have to put in a lot of work. What's up, Caduce? What's up, man? See, today what I was trying to do is I have an idea for like spawning like environment, but I'm trying to see if I can get it down like correctly. Cause you see this thing, right? Line 2D. Bro, just lay down in your bed. Alright. Dude, this is gonna be such an amazing stream, bro. It's gonna be such an amazing stream. Alright, this is what I figured, was that there's like a points property. So could I not just make the width 0, make it invisible, and then make it so that that's right. Function ready, spray 2D, dot global position equals self dot. Alright, that's gonna happen a lot, bro. Sadly. I think there's a method called pick random. Oh, packed vector 2. What does that mean? I have to check that out. Packed vector 2. An array specifically designed to hold so you're telling me there's nothing to pick random? Dude, bro, I'm about to tweak. Why? Insert, pushback, remove at resize, reverse. I mean, I could just do points and then my index. Why is something that's set to not visible showing up as visible? If you're using an animation player, check the reset animation and see if that thing is turning visible. Range, and then self dot points dot. Is there not length either, bro? What? Clear, append, get, has, remove at. Oh, size. Oops. Invalid index. Okay, so then we have to subtract this by 1. And then my, whoa. Okay, so it didn't work. I gotta plug this in. Dude, my computer is already on its last leg, bro. I just started streaming. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you're goated. Thank you. I know, bro. I know. I'm a Godot wizard. That's what they call me, bro. They don't call me that, but it's okay, bro. Oh, because I don't have... Alright, I don't have anything set up for this, right? But I'm pretty sure it works. yeah. So then if I add a couple more points. Okay. All right. So now that I have this system set up, okay. Oh wow, this is awesome. Okay. So now that I have the system set up of like taking something random, all right. This is something I can do in my actual scene. I can just. Oh, you're going to sleep. All right. Good night, Caduce. Dude, if I set up so I can have a export for be what's it called? What can I have that be again? Wait, well, am I capped out at 4? Oh, I was about to see. Alright. I can have spawn scene. Okay? I can be a pack scene. Alright? So then what I would do was in my ready function, I can have and then add export for spawn amount. Okay? Now it doesn't matter is in integer. Okay? It doesn't matter if what's it called? If I remove the points at any position, because I'm not trying to keep the line, I'm trying to keep the points. So what I do is I have that in my function ready. I can create instance for spawn number in spawn amount. Okay, I can create an instance of the spawn scene equal to spawn scene dot extenuate. All right, and then I can what's it called? Instance dot global position equal to I lost the script. I was supposed to copy and paste that, but self dot points and then it contains those, so I don't have to worry about that. 0 so dot points dot size minus 1 things in there. Expected at most. Oops, bro, it's crazy because Dying Light is free. No. Wait, this weekend or this weekend? Like the upcoming Saturday or like today, Sunday? Alright. What did I just drag? Ball, this could just be out. Do I have like anything else that's great? Like tomorrow last. Oh my goodness. Bro. That's actually bad, man. Because I wanted to play it, but I don't think I'll be able to. This file is so huge, bro. There's just nothing I can do about that. Let's do random scene. We're going to drag this random scene. You can have 3. Yeah, bro, that's nuts, Shamir. Oh, what's up, Tristan? I'm sorry, bro. It's a wrap, so. Oh, it did not work? I have to, add child, or get dot add child, Spawn scene. Instance. Alright. So get tree. I can't add a child. Oh. Dude. You know you will work. So why don't you just work? Spawning stuff. And then I can add how many ever I want. Okay, it didn't work. So there is something visible in here. Let's check if they're being... Oh no, never mind. What happened this time? In scene. Oh, is it because I'm in ready? No. Am I tweaking? But then this would add them here. That's not what I want to do. Why is it not letting me? Oh yeah, let me try that. Oh, is it that? Alright. Let me make this smaller and see if this actually works. Alright, but with a system of spawning, that's actually super good. Because then now, alright, these are all in like just random spots on the map. And now I want to set it up like each time I run the game. That was something I was concerned about. Because the idea that I had was like how I spawn them. And now I did. And now I can. Alright, I can spawn sheep. I can spawn houses. I can spawn traps. I can spawn all this stuff, and I can spawn them at random positions and choose how much I need in a scene. That is perfect, bro. That is perfect. I can have random numbers if I wanted to. Wow. What a game, man. So let's take out our random scene. Let's take out our test. And now that we have this stuff set up, oh, I think there's a ladybug on my lamp. I saw it earlier, but now it's on my lamp. I typed test into the note tree, bro. I'm a genius. I wanted to create, if I have a system for sonic stuff, I need a system for buildings. Buildings and trees. Okay. I guess I just create a static body. This will be, let me see, can I drag stuff? No. This won't be spawning stuff. Let's name this buildings, okay? Chillers are gonna get a random sprite. And then we'll do, I feel like animation player is probably the easiest way to go here. Because then we can just have building 1, building 2, building 3, and building 4. And then what I can do is I can use this to then create like collisions and stuff, which would make it way easier. And then I could even go as far to like setting up like fences inside of here, or like having a person inside of here, and I can have that in the different building variations. So that's cool. Let's do, what do I want to do? Let's just do a function ready. Let's just go to our animation player, play that, and then, you know, play animation player dot animations dot pick random. Now hopefully that works, but I feel like we're gonna get an error because yes, it is a packed string array. Awesome. Let's search that up. Let's see if this is gonna give me another one, or if I'm gonna have to do the same exact thing. Clear, find, get, hash, push, remove that, resize, reverse, set, slice. Yeah, once again, there has to be a better way. Like, there's definitely a way to do it, but I don't know how to. It makes no sense to go look for it, so I might as well just get animation list and then do, oh shoot, animation list, and then do a random range, make that 0 to the animation player dot get animation list dot size, and then yeah, wow, that is a hefty line of code. All right, we'll leave it like that for now because that's all we really need. And then are we going to do this with buildings? Not with buildings. Are we gonna do this with trees? Yeah, I feel like we do this with trees. That's not a bad idea. We can just, can I duplicate this? Hopefully I can duplicate this. Trees. We're gonna make this unique. And then, I mean, this has the same exact, yeah, we just keep the same exact code. Really. Truly. I know there's, I think, what is this? There's something where we have to like sort, do the Y sort enabled, yeah, for trees. Because I know that if true, this in child canvas later item nodes with a higher Y position are rendered in front with a lower, yeah, you see? This is knowledge. This is ball knowledge. This is something you learn from experience. We're looking at the nodes, alright? Think I'm special or not, okay, bro? God. Alright, so we have buildings and trees, alright? So that means our main scene, we need to have like a regular, O2E, I started this before on something else. So we're gonna first start with a canvas layer. The canvas layer is gonna have a color rect, and that color rect is gonna cover all of this. It's going to be green, too green, darker green. Perfect. All right. So what I had before was you go right into there. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, there's a ladybug on my lap. Dude, that's sick, bro. When I was setting my camera, this guy like terrified me, bro. Better man than me, bro. You're the greatest of them all, little guy. This is an inspiration right here, bro. There's a reason why I'm moving. Let's create main scene. The HUD is going to be in here for sure. So we'll add that in. We'll create a script because there is going to be some scripting. And then something I wanted to do, and I wanted to try this out, is to make like cinematicness. Alright? I know it sounds super dumb. It's okay. Alright? It's okay. So we're gonna have a game manager. For our current HUD. So the thing is, alright, teach you guys a cool little trick here, okay? The thing with video games, okay, some things are always going to stay constant, okay? Whenever I have this HUD inside of my scene, I know for a fact that's going to be my only HUD because I set it up like that. So in our game manager, we can have our current HUD be equal to this ourselves, right? Then we can also define this as a HUD because what we want to do in here is for any person that's using this variable or any script that's using this variable, we want to be able to access whatever is inside of here. Now, right now, it's not going to be useful, but in the future, that definitely will be. Then I can go into this new scene that I'm about to make, which is about to be our cinematicness. Now, that's what I'm going to call it. Am I a genius? Yes, I am. It's a beautiful name. Let's create another one of these called, let's create a folder. We're going to call it environment. Moving into there. Just to create some, just some things. Not some things. Dude. Alright. Now we have cinematicness. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to create a script. Alright. And then we're going to create 2 color X. Alright. So the thing with cinematicness, right, is that when you look at like movies and stuff, you always see people, or not people, but like movies have like a black screen, or like games and cutscenes. They'll show you the importance. They'll show the importance through something like this. But they'll have a black screen basically indicating that like you're not playing anymore. You gotta wait a little bit. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to resemble that same exact thing. In my own way. How I'm going to do that, I'm not sure. But we're going to figure it out. So we're going to start over here. This is -59. Oh no. -59. Alright. Script here for cinematicness. And our function, ready. The game manager's current HUD can be equal to false. Activation there. Activate. Sneak this in. -59. It's 59. Dogs don't cry. Alright. You can comment this out because we're not going to use it right now. Very sad, very sad, very sad. Ladybug is still there, bro. He's just chilling, man. So we can autoplay it because we know that every single time the scene is running, that, yeah. So this is kind of the effect that I wanted to create, and I'm kind of surprised that we got it on first try. The only complaint that I have is that there's a little gap missing, and what's confusing me is that it's from this bottom run. Let's name these bottom, top. What's questioning me? 646, 647, 48. Maybe we start here and then subtract 59. Probably should have waited to do that. And then from here, I'm going to show you guys some Godot tech that maybe you already know, maybe you don't. But the fact that I didn't know this was insane because I've been using the animation player. This has been my hero in so many projects. For some reason, I didn't know if you highlight the keyframes, you go over here in Easing, and then you change the setting to whatever you can make your animation smoother. Boom. Do you see that? I don't know if they're the same size. They look like they're the same size. I think I'm just going to keep it like that. Alright? So then we got to make these black. Boom. We have our cinematicness. Okay? And what's going to happen is every single time that's going to happen, we're going to cut our scene. Okay? Now we're going to have to set stuff here. One, this is going to be false. We're going to have to disable the movement of the player. Yeah. Now in our game manager, what I want to do is I want to create an enum, okay? And that's going to be our game state, okay? Now I kind of implemented this system in a previous game, but I want to try and do it correctly this time. So in our game, there's going to be normal, alright? And there's going to be times where he's eating. Then there's going to be time where there's a cutscene. That's like in the main scenes. The rest of the stuff that's going to happen is going to happen in what's it called? Like outside of the player character. What will happen with the player character is that there will be a scene where he's normal. There will be a scene where he's eating. There will be a scene where there's a cutscene. Now what else will there be? And I guess stunned. Yeah, because this is technically for the player only. But if this is for the player, no, I wouldn't add stunned in here. Because eating would affect the rest of the players, would affect the rest of the stuff. Stunning would only affect the wolf character. Yeah. Okay. So now that I have these things set up, I want to actually like stick to this, to the fact that we will. Hopefully I will. Let's do game manager dot game state or var current game state is going to be equal to game state dot normal. Do we have paused? Let's do pause, and then we'll actually create a pause menu. Forgot about that. Equals game state dot cutscene. Alright, and then let's create a canvas layer. And this is gonna be our pause menu. Let's have something in our input map. Pause. And then I also want to move these as well. Oh. Boom. Thing goes, nope, I'm not even going to do that. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 3. Quick maths. Everyday nuns on the block. Smoke trees. Let's see. Alright, bro. Function. Okay, process. We're gonna do if input that is action just pressed, pause, pass, else, pass. Alright, and then we're actually gonna have to do as well is go into our HUD, and inside of here we're gonna have another thing called pause menu button. I will have this at like top left, and then in our pause menu, if input is action pressed and key value that I could key state equals. Yeah, I do this. I could set up it. Nah, I don't feel like doing all that. Oh, yeah, wait, pause. Having pause doesn't even make sense. That's like a root. So, okay. Top pause is equal to false, then get tree dot root pause is be equal to true, and then visible is gonna be set to true, and then visible over here is gonna be set to false, and then we can start, not finish, but start creating the actual thing. Let's take this color. I'm definitely gonna have to rework this main menu, and I also need a font. I'm gonna have to get one. I low-key want to try making my one font. My one font. A great use of vocabulary, dude. Go over. Elizabeth. Oh, what is you? Oh yeah. Mouse. Ignore. Label. Stretch across the chop. Pause. I know. Once gonna have to rework this name, bro. You just thought he was so creative, man. No, I'm sure. I spelled sheep wrong? Yo, I got it, bro. I got it, bro. Tell you, bro. I'm up and coming, bro. Nobody's doing it like me. Nobody's doing it like me. So let's do texture, but texture button, because that's definitely what I'm going to use. Then we create 3. Let's just have 3 play buttons for now. I think it was name just button, forest button, normal, and then normal, and then we're gonna bring down our V-box here. We're gonna center these out to the middle. Yep. We'll stretch them. Oh no. Yeah. Bring them to the middle. Then let's do pressed So do scene transition. Change scene to packed. Preload settings. This will just probably should have named these. But you know, too little, too late. Too little, too late. Early worm takes the cake. Bro, dude, I'm quitting, bro. I'm quitting coding. Time to pick up a career in rapping. If people don't like, bro, people don't understand, bro. People don't understand. Play button. Settings button. I don't know why I couldn't just click on the scene to check it. Then credits button. We're gonna go back to our main scene. Alright, and then there's something I want to try out for the HUD aspect. So, first of all, let me just check. When I load in right now, I'm not supposed to see anything, which is good. Alright, the reason for that is because on default, that's also a good thing that supposed to understand. I gotta add settings to that, but that's something I'll do in the future. So let's make mobile true starting off. Okay, then this will show. Perfect. And then this is gonna be our pause menu button. So because of that, we don't have to set that up. That's something I learned. Okay, I can set up an action. I think. Yeah, I can set up an action. So my action is gonna be pause. For that, that's what I needed. My action is gonna be pause. And because of that, when I do this, but then when I also have a pause menu in the scene, set that invisible. Then, if I do this, not open. Boom. Okay, so play doesn't work. Oh, because this is also paused. Forgot about that. For some reason, I always remember to do that. Well, I don't always remember because I just didn't. But yeah, okay, we're making things happen. Okay, we got our little joystick here. This little dude looks so smooth. This game is gonna be for mobile too, which is gonna be sick. My first fully complete mobile game, if I'm able to finish it in time, which is the goal. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Alright, now that I have cinematicness, is there anything else I wanted to build upon? I had an idea of spawning, which question is, am I going to incorporate it? Okay, each day we're gonna have. Alright, so yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so let's create. We're gonna create 3 nodes. Okay, within these nodes, we're going to have a bunch of spawning stuff. Alright, so then let's name this sheep spawn. Okay, now what I'm going to end up doing. Alright, first of all, you need to remove the lines. The basic one. The basic one can have none. Or should have none. Alright? So then this is going to be day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, can't even type it, bro. Dude, my laptop is burning right now, bro. My laptop is actually burning right now, bro. The ladybug is still there, man. He be chill. You better not find him in my mouth when I sleep, bro. That pisses me off. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. Hopefully it'll feel better. Is your baby crying? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go. Alright. I don't think that's working. My singing skills are less than impressive. So yeah, what I can have is that I have a system of spawning any amount of sheep. So then we're gonna start off with 6 on our first day. Then let's say if we're gonna do this for regular sheep, then yeah, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and then 18, right? The values will probably change, but it's just something we're throwing in right now. Now, the purpose of me doing this is because each day is going to be different, and because of that, sheep spawn. Each day is going to be different, and because of that, oh, right, that's what we're supposed to do. So random number is equal to this. Then we have to use that random number here. And after we use that random number, we need to self dot points. Random number dot. Can I do? Please tell me I can do remove that. Thank you. Thank you. Give me something similar to regular array. All right. So yeah, and then we're gonna make these more rare. Oh, did they want? We're gonna make these more rare. So